recording again. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am Alex. This is Stellaris, running the Star Trek New Horizons mod, playing as United Earth. Somehow still haven't formed the Federation. Somehow still haven't had the Xindi crisis fire. It's what it is. Oh, no? Oh, okay. This isn't the Xindi crisis, but it's something. For several weeks now, the United Earth Security has been attempting to trace a series of illegal database hacks. The intrusions seem to have one thing in common. They all have targeted locations known to store classified historical information on the eugenics wars of the late 20th century, where genetically augmented humans nearly claimed total domination over the Earth. Why someone would want to dig up the ghosts of the past remains unknown. New traditions available. Now, okay, if we look at this, the mining consortium is the only one happy enough with us to give us something. They want private healthcare. The largest group, and therefore the ones who can give us the most influence, are the Solar Freedom Movement. They want universal healthcare. So let's go ahead. And healthcare policy is university hospitals, so we give out more society. Let's go with free medical access. It gives us prosperity, which I really don't give a shit about, but they'll be happier, and now we're getting more influence. Good. You want traditional diplomacy. Doctors Without Borders wants diplomacy traditions. Earth Mining Consortium really couldn't care. So I can either get Starbase upkeep, which would be quite nice, or embrace diplomacy. Adopting the first stage of diplomacy tradition tree will reduce our diplomacy influence cost by 25%. So let's look at that. Right now, being in a coalition costs us 1 influence. 1. So if we adopt this, it should jump down to 0.75. No, it dropped down to 0.5. That's more than I expected. I'm fine with that. So now they're happier because of that. They're happier because of that, but you still aren't super happy because I'm not embracing preservation or diversity. Well, we can do that next time to get them happy enough to give us more influence. But that's okay. Alien Mural. While conducting surface scans on Alpha Centauri 10, Science Officer Michael Lambert and the crew of the USS Jaeger discovered what appeared to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They've not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and how exactly this mural came to be there is a mystery. We've prepared a special project to translate the text. And we'll do that once they're done surveying the system, which is still a way out.
Technology discovered.
We have destroyers now. Excellent. I'm gonna go for transorbital flight crap. I'm not really all that excited about it. The Intrepid, on the other hand, I am very excited about. So we have, wow, it auto-assigned pretty much exactly what I wanted to assign. No, not exactly. So evasion, we're gonna jump that up. Additional bulkheads, is that really what I want here? Yeah, I suppose so. Hardened force fields is very good. It gives us 210 additional HP across the board. Armor plating is a strong contender, but yeah, let's go with that. Evasion's only at 33, but we can get this up to 48 relatively easily, and even higher than that later on in the game. So destroyers are actually way better than patrol frigates after a certain point at evasion. Not yet, but eventually. Soon.
Construction complete.
You're done, so why don't you come hang out here? Man, this research in Tau Ceti has taken a long time. Augmented realities. The Delta Orcus. Where the fuck is Delta Orcus? I see it. Why do I not see it? Not Delta Orcus. Not Delta Orcus. Not Delta Orcus. Oh, it's the Epsilon Iridani system, but it's... Okay, yeah, that's understandably confusing. You all are gonna have to stop in here for a second. The reserve station orbiting Delta Orcus has gone silent. Research station. missing several scheduled check-ins. Unknown to the public, the station is one of 2 across the United Earth space still carrying frozen embryos of genetically augmented humans. These remnants from the eugenics wars have been kept hidden for over a century, though now it appears secrecy has been undone.
Log updated.
Yeah, so we're gonna go research that immediately. Deep within a crevice of the asteroid UT9Y2K, we found something astonishing. There is a mining gear attached to the rock digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. Mining gear. There is mining gear, not a mining gear. It stands abandoned with no sign of who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it. But we must hurry before the random debris crushes it. So we can scrap it for minerals, which is quite a bit, or try to stop it. Normally, I would say scrap it. But if we stop it, there's actually something quite nice we get from it. We have several years to get a construction ship over there, and it won't take that long. Whew. Oh, the Uridian League wants to open our borders. I'm very okay with that. Hell yeah, man.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
Special project
Alright,
complete.
Boone, checking in, wanting more energy, you got it. We managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It's a remarkable piece of technology with a smooth surface covered in diamonds. At first glance, the whole drill seems like one solid piece, but it's simply so well put together that you can't notice the grooves and joints. Our engineers have been able to reverse engineer some of the technology, so gouge mining plus 25%. Weird. That will hopefully be good. I don't know what gouge mining gives. Probably just makes it that our mining operations are slightly better. Just
Log
fine.
updated.
Fine with me. Nathan Samuels is Prime Minister again. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but that leaves us short of a governor. We can get the Doctor, which gives Tile Society output plus 10%. We can get an Energy Tycoon, which gives us lots of energy. Or we can go with an Intellectual, which boosts our science output. I'm gonna go with an Intellectual because I love me some science. And it's not gonna be a huge difference, but it's a difference. Now, this is going to set us back a little bit, but I'm going to just go ahead and pop down all of the labs possible right now. This human is going to be working this farm when they grow, but we have more food than is necessary, and I'd much rather them work on expanding our engineering tech, so I'm going to assign them there instead. Now, I'm tempted to go ahead and do that for these other planets as well, but I'm going to hold off, as it'll take a minute. Why are you... What was that about? Something weird happened somewhere in the galaxy. I don't know why the game stopped all of a sudden, but something was happening. Sona declared the Orion Free States as her rival. Oh! The United Federation of Planets. I really don't think now is the time, but I don't know if you can deny this and it'll refire later on, so let's just accept it. We're not going to have a Zindi crisis, apparently. Our interstellar alliance has caught the public imagination. No longer is Earth an isolated backwater on the galactic stage, but a central component in a powerful block of shared values and interests. This coalition of planets protects us, but there are many who wish for further integration to better secure ourselves against hostile neighbors. Many influential politicians on coalition worlds have signaled a desire to start this process. All that's needed is one leader to step forward and make the proposal. Unity is in Earth's hands. The Tellarite technocracy has voted in favor. The Vulcan High Command has voted in favor. And the Andorian Empire has voted in favor. Having arrived at the research station, orbiting Delta Orcus, it's quickly apparent that all is not well in the station. Several hull breaches are detected and a number of bodies float dead alongside the station. As a security team moves to board the station, proximity alerts trigger. Vessels of an alien design swarm from their position on the far side of the station. Weapons engaged.
Engaging enemy fleet. Anomaly detected.
A lot going on here. Whoop, whoop. Man, it goes on for a while, huh? The delegates have all assembled in the Grand Chamber on Earth. Billions of people from each of the Coalition worlds, home worlds, watch from their homes or on enormous public displays. Federation Day. Prime Minister Nathan Samuel steps forward, allied counterparts in tow. Dozens of lights from the audience flash and roar from the crowd subsides until the entire hall is blanketed in silence. The leaders gather around a large book in the central podium and in turn mark their names. Today is a historic day. An historic day? It's whatever. Prime Minister Nathan Samuel says to the gathered masses, today is the day many of our races are joined together in peace and in the spirit of exploration and progress. Today marks the birth of a federation, the United Federation of Planets. With that, applause thundered. Birth of a federation. Federation mechanic has been unlocked. Once every 2 years, the Federation Council will allow players to integrate new members, reach out to neighbors diplomatically, or engage in research specialization focuses. So, what do we got? Add a Vulcan, give me a Tellarite, and give me an Andorian. So we now have alien pops in our homeworld, which is pretty cool. And immediately people are offering defensive packs. No, alright. Denobulan. Get in this federation.
We will stand as one in the face of our enemies.
The Golden Pact? Nah. United Federation of Planets. Such a generic name. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Bajor. Want association? Yeah. Hey, you want association? You
Yes.
probably don't. You definitely don't. You don't. Sona don't. Orions do not. But Uridians probably do. Akamar probably will, but you, and you won't. You won't. Yeah, okay, that's everyone we can get integrated. So, Tau Ceti's done exploring. Alright, let's go ahead and survey next system. This is gonna get real tricky real fast. We're gonna build a starbase here because I need it. Iota... Psychum? Sure. Traffic control. Chi-Draconis. Traffic control. Sigma Draconis. Fucking traffic control. Broombridge is me. Struve is me. Easy Aquili, I think this was me. Altair? Was Altair me? Yeah. So I got 3 systems from you. Ursae Majoris. Traffic control. Epsilon Sculptoris. Traffic control. Jural Supernova. Traffic control. Liace 1061. You get 1. Pajem. Get you controlled traffic. Wolf 359 is mine. DX Cansri. Traffic control. I was saving these minerals so we could go build new star bases, but no, instead, traffic control. Beta Leonis. Fracken. Traffic control. 82G Iridani. Traffic control. Looks like we had just enough. Liace 1. Traffic control. And Epsilon ND. Nah, but Epsilon ND though. Traffic control. I'm a poor boy, but at least we have good traffic. This is one of the worst starts that the smallest starting federations I've had, but that's okay. Yeah, get associated, go. Yeah, you're too far away for me to properly invite. Yeah, not by far, but just enough to be problematic. Okay, so I want to keep expanding our borders, but I need to develop the star systems we already have. So that's gonna be an odd choice. See how this is going.
Initiating communications.
You want to give me 1,000 credits for no reason? Yes, yes, you are allowed to do that, right, Jillians? Would you like association status? No. Okay. Oh, Denobula says no. Sorry, apparently you're not allowed. Playful ruins. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Alpha Centauri 11, practically begging for some archaeological work. You got it. Oh, and Alpha Centauri 9 had strange mountain formations. Efforts to map the surface of the planet have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. Jesus Christ, there are a lot of things in Alpha Centauri. Not bad, just a lot.
Complete.
Pellar 5, we found a planet worth exploring, but an ion storm is quickly moving in. This is how we're going to get the mirror universe event. Is fine. Alright, through hard work and experience, Admiral Yuri Kazakov has developed the unyielding trait. Dope. I like unyielding a lot. 10% ship hull points, 5% more weapon damage, disengagement chance minus 33%, and you cannot use emergency FTL. So it's a mixed bag, but generally good. The fleet, which attacked the research station orbiting Delta Orcus, has been destroyed.
Log updated.
I'm gonna tell you to go research this, and then come back and survey this system. It's that important. Our piracy risk is at 44% because of this, and this, and this. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. You have no orders, huh? Build a starbase. Build the fucking starbase. Don't talk to me. Just go do it. You, on the other hand, go build some research stations. I'm gonna want to just keep pushing south to meet up with Betazoid, meet the fucking Trill, which I'm amazed we haven't met yet.
Construction complete.
Oh, I haven't declared anyone my rivals. Yeah. No. Do you consider me your rival? No. Do you consider me your rival? No. You don't like me, but that's okay. Ain't nobody rivaling nobody here. Tau Ceti is... You know, I put a ring on it. There's so much unexploited stuff here. Federation Council. Let's begin accession talks with potential member worlds. The Denobulan Unity. So, apparently... each of these gives 18%. 16 or 18%. I wish it gave you that footnote every single time, letting you know what percentage it was adding to their integration process, but that's okay. So Denobula we want to integrate. I would like to get a second member of the Federation so I don't have to keep renaming the dumb Federation every time we get somebody new, but you know, if we can't, it's not the end of the world. Fuck you, Cardassia. Apparently we cannot get to Trill now. Womp womp. Pop down traffic control. Just go build this. Mirror, mirror. Captain Saburo, not Subaru, Saburo Yamaguchi and the away team beamed down from the USS Von Braun to explore the planet. Interesting mineral deposits. Compositions seem to warrant further study. However, the approaching ion storm forces the away team to return to the ship before geological analysis can be completed. With rapidly increasing interference, Transporter Chief very nearly loses the team's transporter patterns, but is fortunately able to beam Captain Saburo Yamaguchi and the away team up to the USS Von Braun safely. Following their return, the captain and the members of the away team appear to be acting strangely, becoming angry and violent towards other crew members with little provocation. The executive officer has become concerned that there may be something wrong with the away team and believes they should be examined by the ship's doctor, justifying this away team's actions as a result of extensive time spent in deep space. Yeah, force them to go to sickbay. We have neo-transcendentalists. You spiritualists. Sure are. Okay, you're not going to be happy. Ship's doctor has run a complete medical examination of the captain and away team. As far as they can tell, there's nothing wrong with any of them. No explanation can be provided to explain their violent behavior. The XO and the captain of the away team confined to the brig until they can determine the cause of the change in behavior and how it can be resolved. The captain eventually confides in the XO that they're not from this universe. They transport places with their opposites here. The captain had ordered the away team to keep up the pretense until they could determine a way back to their own universe. But the differences between the two universes made that impossible. The transporter chief believes there may be a way to return the away team to their own universe and hopefully recover their own captain and away team in the process. However, there is a chance that the approach may fail, and they would end up losing both away teams. Well, save them. Well, fucked up. Captain and away team from the parallel universe are escorted by a security team to the transporter room, where the transporter chief attempts to repeat the process that brought them to this universe and sent their own captain and away team to the other. Before dematerializing, the captain from the other universe tells the ex-officer, the XO from this universe, that this universe is weak and ripe for conquest. They will crumble as all weak civilizations do. There's a problem with the transporter and shorts out during the transport cycle. The transporter chief tries to recover the signal, but it's now gone forever. It's likely both versions of the captain and the away team members were lost during transport. The distraught transporter captain chief promises to fix the error that led to the incident, but it won't bring the captain or crew members back. Sad days.
Affirmative.
That's okay. I'm not that affected. Let's go. Oh my god.
Yes.
Hey. You wanna fuck.
Yes.
I'm never going to find out about Trill. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I guess we'll just survey along the border, try to cut off the Cardassians, and live with not having the Trill right now. Hopefully we'll find out about them later. That's a little annoying. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Alpha Centauri 9 has been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists ruled out that Alpha Centauri 9 could have supported that scale, life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science officer Michael Lambert. It's funny how they're interchangeably science officers and captains. Have prepared special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Log updated.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Technology discovered.
So many fucking projects in that system. Phaser coils are done. Very exciting. We'll get industrial fabricators, even though I'm not going to use it. We'll go ahead and grab gouge mining, because we have a discount.
Special project.
Augmented
complete.
realities. The debris contains a number of computer cores relatively unscathed from the destruction of the enemy fleet. Engineering teams are able to quickly piece together that the fleet was being commanded by a group referring to themselves as the Khanate, an apparent reference to Khan Noonien and Singh of the late 20th century's Great Khanate. The group of genetically engineered human augments was seeking to acquire more embryos preserved from the eugenic wars to bolster their numbers before striking out to claim a world of their own. The destruction of their stolen alien fleet seems to have ended these ambitions. Yeah, just go ahead and build something here. Roadmap is progressing nicely. Throw more money at it. You're so close but so far away. You know of an unidentified empire. Would you like to perhaps exchange trade information? Can I buy it from you? Not cheaply, but yes.
Technology discovered.
Ah, you know about the Kelpians. Alright, not bad. Not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, Kelpians are fine. Hello. Research, information. Yeah. We friends, but that's not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, you're rival to an unknown empire. Would you like to tell me about this unknown empire? I will pay you more than I'm comfortable paying you. Bitch, seriously? Okay, active sensor link? Still? Girl. Fine. Thank you. Now we know about the binars. Oh, wow. The binars are bigger than they typically are. And we found out more about just the binars there. We found out about the binar domains, which is cool, and happy to talk to them because they are good potential members to join the Federation. They're the overlords of the Uzarian worlds? Interesting. Right, though, you're wary because we're so far away. Superior. Yeah. We have the Dazarian worlds. Spiritual Seekers. Wow. They must have uplifted you. Otherwise, you would not be cool with this. Because they're materialists and you're fanatic spiritualists. Okay, and the last one. Nope, Binar. Valerian Freeholds. Yeah. I'm not gonna click this because it's going to give us more influence than we can use. So let's... First contact date? Nah. Farming subsidies? Nah. Production targets. Actually? Yeah. I need more minerals. So, hello Valerians. Democratic Crusaders. You're kinda tiny, but maybe you join my federation? Maybe we be friends? Maybe. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Lots more people. That's the way we like it. Okay. So, Valeria, you still not cool with association status? What the Denobuans are saying now, of course. Fucking Denobuans are such party poopers. And you wouldn't be able to join because you're... Okay. Because Denobuans are... No? Oh, you're pacifist, I'm pacifist. They're not pacifists. Yeah. Alright, Ferengi. Hello. 3D mans.
Rule of acquisition.
Yeah, rule of acquisition allowed audio file.
Rule of acquisition.
Less loud. Alright, so we know about the First Federation. Cool. The Lurian Principality are authoritarian, xenophobic pacifists. Not the best candidates, but could be worse. They boarded the binars. They're at least willing to exchange comms with us, but it won't be for much because they're tiny and they don't know about anything worthwhile. And then the Tholians, who I really won't get much out of. Hello, Tholians. Let's exchange sensors. I know you don't want to trade tech. But you know about people I don't.
Our presence in the galaxy.
Case in point. So, Wesepians. Hello, Wesepians. The Wesepians are really good. They're erudite explorers. They're egalitarian, xenophile, materialist doesn't really matter, but these two are very good for making friends with us. We are at our max for influence again, so farming subsidies, I'm not crazy about. Happiness could be nice. Energy production, why not? Our limit's 5,000, so we might hit that, but sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Wesepians. Let's trade all the things, my dude. You may not live forever, but hopefully I can benefit from you somehow. There should be quite a few powers still down here.
Construction complete.
I wasn't super hopeful we would find out about them immediately, but I was kind of hoping. Oh, still waiting on society research. Orbital hydroponics. Cheap. Wow, the Nausicaans are cutting out a decent-sized swath for themselves. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Alpha Centauri 11 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. The science officer notes many of the contraptions are highly complex structures we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. But to us humans, it mostly looks like a place where you take your young and let them amuse themselves.
Construction complete.
Okay, there's all of those.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
Just free minerals. Okay, no, I'm good with that. I'm very okay with that. Thank you.
Construction complete.
Can't build anything there. Right? Go ahead, build stuff over there. No one has declared us their rival yet. Interspecies medical exchange. The Sonar Command Administration has invited us to form the Interspecies Medical Exchange Program. We lose 5 energy per month, we gain 5 society research. It's kind of not a great deal, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So, what's the medical exchange? It's committed to sharing medical knowledge, so if I loan them a doctor, I get influence. Well, okay, just for the point, I see influence plus 100, influence minus 100? Yeah, I don't know if that... It seems like it gave us influence, so it's a way to turn doctors into influence. Not bad, I guess. Weird. But as a mechanic, I don't dislike it. Is that a... Sort by name. Can I talk to Interspecies Medical Exchange? I can, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that's a way to get influence, is just buy doctors and throw them away. So, a small delegation of researchers is leaving the terraforming lab. In the distance, explosions can be heard, carried across the thin atmosphere. Engineer Boone glances at his timepiece. Comet ZA2112b crashed into the northern polar ice cap, right on schedule. Minor quakes shake the surface and quickly dissipate. Mile-high geysers of superheated steam stretch into the atmosphere. Boone glances at the sight and smiles, before formally grasping the seals of his breathing mask and pulling it free. The rest of the delegation stare at him warily. This is why they came here, but the risk is still great. Paul Boone is first human being to take a fresh breath of Martian air. After years of work, the atmosphere is finally thick enough for a human to breathe it unaided. There's much to do before Mars will truly become a paradise. But this is a monumental step for humanity. Right, unpause. Bajor wants migration treaty. Cool. Still can't join the coalition because you're too far away. Now I can't border you.
Construction
Damn! I was hopeful that maybe we'd be able to avoid too many wars this time around, but I'm not so confident anymore. Let's go ahead and get socio-cultural history preservation. Gives us historic landmark, which is a rather important building.
Technology discovered.
There we go. Industrial fabricators, don't much care about them. I'm gonna go for science console. Inertial dampers 2 give us a chance to evade, which is pretty good. It also gives us science consoles, which gives us a chance to evade. All in all, quite good, especially on our destroyers. Man, Alpha Centauri is a huge fucking system.
Complete. Survey complete.
Right, you are done in Pellar. I can't push these forward any. That's gonna take a while to complete. Let's go ahead and build everything we can in Ursa Majoris. I know I'm wanting to push the border forward, but I also want to fill in these systems we already have. Thank you for that. Whop. And go in here. Oh yeah, it would be hard to hear me, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'll make that a little bit easier. Is I had old filters set on here. Thank you.
Technology discovered.
Should be a little bit easier. I didn't turn up the gain that high just now, but is 5 decibels higher. Rehabilitative theory's fine. We built a lot of stuff. How far out is Jesus Christ? 88 months. This one downside to forming the Federation, or playing as anyone who becomes a Federation, is your unity gain sucks. Thanks for pointing it out. It's hard to do a sound test when, well, audio levels can vary depending on people's systems, and I have mine set up that I can hear us quite well. Me quite well. Architectural interest trait. Architectural interest is the... Yeah. What? Wait a minute. Are you, like, really, really good now? Yeah. These are my 2 favorites. Okay, cool. Pranav, you need to live forever, my man. Mining, research 2, engineering labs. Again, a lot of these things I'm researching, these buildings, aren't going to get built for a long time. My focus is primarily on expanding out.
An alien empire is making contact.
Oh, hello, Breen. There's the Breen. Dope. Wait, what? Oh, you're right here. Yeah. So, the Breen probably fucking hate us for some reason? Great. Oh, they joined the medical program. You good to share this now? Nope, still no. Huh. Normally the Breen are kind of negative, but they're not that xenophobic. Police stations, we're not going to use it. Global Defense Initiative, not going to use it, but you're going to research it because it's there.
Special project.
Science officer Michael Lambert managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Alpha Centauri 10. It's a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it's likely the creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting at all is the material that the mural was made of, despite its age, is in remarkably good condition. Now we have a decent amount of minerals. Tempted to pump out another construction ship just to help catch things up.
Initiating communications.
Kelpians would like to associate, absolutely. Offer a migration treaty, would it be even better? Mars development project, it is raining on Mars. Of course, the first drops land undocumented, many kilometers from the nearest human being. Everyone can walk around freely, unaided on the surface, but the population is still in the low millions, and is not spread to every corner of the planet. The vast weather monitoring system, of course, is carefully tuned to keep track of violent storms. Not a gentle summer drizzle. You got plural singular. That's not good syntax. But today it's raining on Mars, and it won't be for the last time. Yeah, let's get another construction
Technology discovered.
Or fuck it too. It's okay to go a little overboard here. Engineering Lab 2's nice and all. Let's get Javanite jewelry. We probably don't have any, but it doesn't hurt. Reviewed Denobulan Ascension process is only at 18%, which is horrific. Let's kick this to high intensity negotiations. It's going to cost us a bit, probably more influence than it's worth, but the Denobulans kind of hate adding other people to the Federation. There's not a good reason for it. It's probably their distance from other powers. But they tend to be a naysayer in most of the games I've run.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, cool. There's 2 more construction ships. Let's send you to Pajem, you to DX Tankry, whatever. Potato. Is 5 running around gonna be enough? We still need Captain Star, Beta Leonis, and a couple of these, but it should be fine. The 5 members of the United Federation Senate Committee for... Oh, okay. Yeah. Boone wants more energy. Boone gets more energy.
Technology discovered.
Ground Defense Initiative done. So we could get rid of some blockers, which actually wouldn't be a terrible idea, as we're rolling in energy. It's tempting. And I know, looking at some of these planets with absolutely no buildings on them is torture. Just don't look. just ignore it. Yeah, well, we have energy, but not enough. I'd rather go for planetary administration. More society research means we'll get those later techs faster. That seems like a good trade-off.
Initiating communications.
Who it is? Ooh, the Sona want to... You what? Don't you hate me? Why do you not hate me? Charismatic ruler? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I will take this research agreement. He's charismatic, is he? Oh, it's because our species is. Yeah. I'm surprised at the lack of pirates we run into. Our piracy risk is 42%, and I haven't had a pirate event in quite some time. Let's go down to Epsilon Sculptoris next. It's remarkable how little the AI seem to build platforms, or orbital stations of their own. All the momentum we had of like exploring out is completely trashed by integrating the other powers into the Federation. Oh, okay, yeah, I had to complain about it. There we go. So... Fuck, I get 2 pirates at once, huh? Okay. No, that's fair. How big is this one? 416? How big is this one? 220? Okay, this will die as soon as it runs into another system, but this one might actually cause some trouble. So pirates in Alpha Centauri and in Ursa Majoris. Science console just finished, so we have better ships on the way. Go ahead and grab physics lab. Let's go ahead and upgrade these designs. So we're not going to see a significant improvement on our patrol frigates. We only have 1 science slot, and going from, what, +3 evasion to +4 is a very tiny difference. Right, everything else is up to date here? Yeah, looks like it. We could switch from phase cannons with with a 3.15 damage per second. That's, what, 6.3? We could switch over to instead having 5 turrets, each of these with 1.56. 1.56 times... Actually, that's higher, isn't it? 1.53 times 5... Or 1.5 times 5 is... Yeah, that's higher. Wow, my math is bad. I always thought that was worse. But 1.5 times 5 is 7.5. Okay, yep. Nope. So gunboat patrol frigates are more worth it. They do less damage, but average damage per second, and the more beams you have, the better, because if you miss with something doing 60 damage, you do 0 damage. If you shoot with 2 30 damage guns and 1 misses and 1 hits, you still do 30 damage. So you never do the full amount of damage, but you tend to middle out higher in the average. We do not want armor plating on these. I want hardened force fields. That's good. The rest of this is fine. Save. Yeah, those are the new Tritons. The Intrepid, on the other hand, has 4 phase cannons. So this is 12.6 total damage versus 5 of these. Nah, yeah. For this, the Destroyer class is definitely a better value. Much better value. Pop those phaser turrets in there. Secondary hull. Okay, we still haven't upgraded to later stuff, but that's okay. plop that in there. None of those are that great. Grappler sucks. Science console is nice, so our evasion is up to 37 here, which is not bad at all. It's not yet to the point where our destroyers are better than our patrol frigates, but it'll be very soon that they are. And I will be happy to switch over. Of course, we can't afford to switch over quite yet, but I will be happy to once we can. Go ahead, build in that supernova. How many more leaders can I afford? 2 more. Yeah, let's pump out 2 more science ships, and I should probably make sure these are actually top of the line for what I want. Yeah, they are. Pump out 2 more science ships just so we can hire 2 more scientists, survey all of this, and get the bonuses from doing that more quickly. Javanite jewelry, done. Let's grab Trillium D, which we may or may not have, but it's fine if we don't. You are running. I'd prefer for you to head down here. Noskins have joined. Dreams of a blue planet. There has been a sandstorm on the face of Mars for weeks. Giant thunderstorms now frequently roll. There has not been a sandstorm on the face of Mars for weeks. Giant thunderstorms are now frequent, rolling across the Red Plains. Giant torrents of rain pour down. The Hellas Plantatia has become a true sea, as life-giving water filled it to the brim 1,000,000 kilometers away in synchronous orbit. Giant orbital mirrors reflect the sun back towards the surface, raising the temperature. Paul Boone stares in pride from Phobos orbit. Mars will never be a true Earth. It's too small, too far away from the sun, but it has a true beauty of its own. And soon, millions of new colonists will come to appreciate that beauty, like he has in the last years, and the red planet is not so red anymore.
Evading hostiles.
Nope. Ooh. That's a lot of pirates there. Death Cabal? They're called the Death Cabal? What a name. Death Cabal. Damn, man. That is an edgy name. You need a leader. Biology, here, you're the youngest, you'll get XP. Faster, go survey Mabu.
Construction complete.
And the USS Kelvin. The USS Kelvin, too. The original Kelvin is very dead. Go survey all this shit. Okay, you're associated, which is
Mining station lost.
fine. Denobio and Unity wants to give the Ferengi associate. Yeah, sure. Ferengi, consider yourself associated. You're never gonna join the Federation, but whatever. It could be worse. Go survey Vega. Are you gonna win this? Yes. Yes?
Technology discovered.
Yeah. Not super easily, but yes. Physics Lab 2, done. Tractor beam's not that important. Phase inverter, not that important. Power plant 3 is probably the best thing here, but I'm going with tractor beam just because I'm not going to spend anything on it. Alright. Wrap this up. So Beta Leonis, 82 Eridani, and that should be it. Then we can focus on expanding more, which will be fantastic. You almost like me enough to join despite the distance. Difference.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Yep, these pirates are just suicide bombing that. Cool. Not really. Bad turn of phrase, maybe. So once you are done in Alpha Centauri, you can redouble down here. Very nice.
Technology
Very nice.
discovered.
Planetary administration. Pop growth speed is a lot better than it sounds. Not the sexiest upgrade in the world, but it It does a lot of good. Go ahead, build mining there. You are done in Sculptoris, really? There's a lot that we can't mine because we don't have the right research for it. I think this this latest patch for New Horizons introduced a lot more strategic minerals or strategic resources. I may be wrong about that though.
Construction complete.
Okay, once this is all caught up, and this will be it. Now, construction ships can focus on building in this area.
Tile.
I don't know if we're ever going to discover the Trill, which is hilarious. But, that's fine. We'll get other people in the Federation, and we'll eventually push this back. And we border the Nausicaans right here. Yeah, how about that? Denobula is 72%, so each of these should increase it by about 82%. This would increase by, or sorry, 18%, not 82. This would give us 90% completion, and then have to wait for the next cycle. This will get us up to just over 100. 108, I think.
Construction complete.
And that value, you know, rises and falls depending on how well they're doing in comparison to us, etc., etc. But I think it should be fine. Did I ever? No, I didn't. Nope, I never realized this was our system, so I never added a traffic control there. Tau Ceti is all cleaned up. Epsilon Eridani can build a little bit more. You want to get the Valerian freeholds? I'm very okay with that. Yes, please get the Valerian freeholds in here. Haven't lost a single ship. I mean, the NCC-3 Penguin here is not looking so hot, but it's not dead. Not yet, anyway. Do I have 2 ships assigned to this? Yep, sure do. Oh, that's okay. Alright, now we are sitting on like 2K. It's probably fine to start building a little bit. So let's upgrade. Can't afford to upgrade these. Oh, still too small. Oh, let's upgrade the planetary capital on these that I can. This is a whole mess. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that once I'm less concerned about needing to expand drastically. Never going to build that building. Advanced space ballistics. These are terrible torpedoes in comparison to what we're currently rocking, but, you know. Bad tech leads to good tech.
Anomaly detected.
Ooh, bad mans. Of all the places you could expand Orions, and you pick there. Fine. Quaistron 3. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. This signal contains no messages. Could it be a distress transponder? Alright, well, if we grab Mabu and Capella, we'll get Beta Validana. We'll probably be able to get it just by moving into Mabu. Trill, they're probably close enough to join the Federation, but I just can't see them. And I'd have to jump from here to access them? Yeah, it's a little problematic. That's okay. USS Venture. Nothing for you to do down here, but you can build a starbase there. So we're moving into Mabu, and we're moving into Kororoli?
Technology discovered.
The Zenkethi and the Cardassians consider each other rivals. This is great. The AI's not super hot on going to war on their own for a while. It takes a while for the AI to get to that point, but this is really exciting because they could get to that point. And if they do, we can just hop on either one or both of them, and it makes our life much, much easier. Kelvin, why don't you... You can't. Can you research that? No. Of course you can't. Okay, so... I want to explore and fill out this area, but we're already surveying all of that. Expanding this way could be nice to get us the Binars. Expanding this way will run us into the Romulans, a couple of friends up here potentially. Yeah, let's... I want to find the Romulans and see what's going on over here. Population growth speed, Corjazine, hell yeah. Get toxic kelp removal. Because that'll help us spend off some of this energy rather than just letting it sit around and not do anything for us. Okay, that is a lot of minerals. Let's just run down the line here and upgrade all the things. There we go, way less minerals. No, would rather have upgraded buildings and tons of minerals, but nope. You want Javanite? Nah. Oh, I guess I do have one spare, but nah. Oh, I should have read that.
Construction
Oh well, it wasn't important. It gave us society research and was a floating burial, I think? Nothing super exciting. Nausicaans have entered a non-aggression pact with the Betazoids, which means you both hate the Orions.
complete.
Yeah, alright, makes sense. Our piracy risk is obscene. I should really build some star bases. Yeah. Let's pop another one around here? Yeah, sure. I prefer to only upgrade star bases that... Holy shit, I am a bad man and didn't put a traffic control there. I prefer to only build star bases around systems that can have colonized planets or offer some really significant strategic advantage to doing that. Let's go ahead and get cruisers. We can barely afford to build... Fuck. We can barely afford to build, destroyers, let alone cruisers, but whatever. Alright, that's sad. Can I keep building here? Yeah. Oh my god, another one of these tournaments. Alright. Ah, and Gabriela Diaz is now maimed. So her lifespan is cut by 10 years, and her experience gain is 5% lower. Sad. That's sad and dumb. Especially because you can't opt in or opt out of those. It's just like, yes, of course you'll compete and get injured. What, like it's a stupid thing to do or something? Yeah, I guess just sit around. Here? Nope. Go build a starbase there. And that's everything in this direction, huh? Okay, I have somebody going to Gamma Pavonis. Ross 154 is probably best. I know I'm going around here for the people I want. For the... I can't remember the names. I'm a bad Trek fan. That's okay. Wow, nothing got destroyed. Good job. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. It's hard to imagine switching over to a war footing right now just because it's such a first come first serve growth competition right now in land grabbing. Ah, you aren't that big. Okay, that's good. That means we have a lot of time to get up into here. The Shelliac corporate are normally not that annoying. They tend to stick up here. They'll expand into here, but they normally don't grow that much for whatever reason. Yep, and they haven't explored much of anything. Fair enough. It may be that they're running into troubles bordering the First Federation, seeing as they're ideologically opposed. That could cause them some issues. Toxic kelp, done. Hey, naval capacity would be quite nice. That would be a doorway for us to start building our destroyers and switching over to a new fleet type, but I don't see war being on the horizon in the immediate future, so I'm going to switch over to tile removal instead. More food would be nice. We have 19, so it's really not that urgent. Sensor array would be nice, but I think field modulation for the additional energy storage is the way to go, because we're currently maxed out, and except for that, kelp, have nothing to spend it on. Nothing really to spend it on. Yeah, oh, that's been another hour, so pause at the end of the month. Oh, I didn't save for hour 2. Well, this is the end of hour 3. Dope. I'm gonna keep streaming, but if you're watching this video afterward on YouTube, this is gonna be it for today. Make sure to stop by again tomorrow for more of this. In the meanwhile, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Click the little bell button, etc., etc. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.